Hello, my mysteries, and welcome to reading Homestuck by True Trash, aka Miss Mysterious. So here we go. We're reading Kanaya stuff, obviously. Okay, this is sad. I just read it. You had nearly forgotten. Today her time would come. Maybe you should be there in a final moment, but then it isn't exactly final, is it? Death is pretty confusing without the finality. This is sad. I don't want to see the giant Lisa's die. I'm gonna save right here just in case I start crying. Oh, she's fine. Oh no, wait, she's dead. Whoop. It's too late. You'd better change back into your work clothes. No point in getting a good dress dirty. That's sad. Oh, is it die of natural causes? Or, did something literally poison her? She brought you this far. Now to live up to your end of the bargain. Kanaya. She just cut her loose this open! What is she taking out of there? What the fudge nuggets is that? You secure the Matra orb, though your chastity motive. Safe and sound. I'm scared. You'll serendipitously discover the key to unlock this card when and only when you're ready to use this item, and not a moment before. I'm making this good ones, by the way. Look at this mess. All this blood and sunlight is stirring bright feelings within. You often fantasize about being a true rainbow drinker from your literature. It would be a life of darting between the shadows, persecution and being misunderstood, and of romance. You would drink heavily from its multicolored well, and the heterospectrum would be your wine list preceding the great feast of passion. Surely it couldn't hurt. No one is looking. Oof. Oh, can I answer one now? I mean, Prisca. What? Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet? You then proceed to have the rest of this conversation we already read, which I can read right here, but I'm lazy. So, begging and fussing and battling through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in Mori allegiance with one another. There are Moriels? I do not believe that. At least, you guess that's how you would describe it, maybe. True romance sure is confusing. I thought that... Eridan! I hate voicing for Eridan. I love the like though. You put her out of your mind for a while. It should be hours before you have to connect with her anyway. Might as well pack this thing up and head inside. Oh, what now? What could this guy want? It never ends! Talgus Aquarium. Can make her talk to me. Do something. Who? You're no good Kanayan fucking backstabbing girl crush, that's who? Overstating our relationship will make me feel very cooperative. It's paler red than that, okay? Psh, that is fucking laugh, and you know it. Everyone does. So help me out and tell her to talk to me. I think she blocked me. You've got to. What do I got to? I don't got to. Every time you take my help for granted, I feel like I got a little less. Whatever! You are so the village who wield the rights when it comes to auspicing. Yes, very auspicious. You can't let a grudge go by you won't stick your busy stem big foot to get with the program, fussy fangs. If your slander weren't so predictable, I'd block you too for saying that. Has it occurred to you she may have blocked you because her very overbearing? I just said that out loud. That aloud now in your silly accent and had a private moment of enjoyment. Who gives a shit why she blocked me? Or about my fucking manners? Come on, you got away with her. I figure you're going to auspicious any two blind suckers who sneer at each other in a very funny way. You might as well make it official and be ours right. Your black silication just seems really indecent. What do you want from her anyway? She made me something per prior arrangement. She'll deliver it when we meet in this game, but I don't know what the logistics are yet. I'm trying to connoiter with her, but she's blowing me off again. Fickle, strapping and tag. What is it? Kinda stupid, what do you think? It's a fucking gizmo to blow up the world or something. Okay, well, not obviously, but something that'll kill all land dwellers. What else would I be after? Bitch. Can you just for a moment entertain the thoughts of one untouched by megalomaniacal derangement and tell me why I'd want to assist you with that? Well, I'm not going to very well kill you. I am that would-be fucking unconsiderable. What kind of friend would I be? Also, speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be what would sway my decision. Now go ahead and kiss us off, but there'll be blood on your hands. I choked. Guys, play along as your auspicious and do a little mediating. More dialogue of Aridin that I do not want to read. Return to room. Ah, beautiful. There's a lot to do before you enter. There will be a lot of people to talk to and help along the way. No, not meddle with or mediate. Help, damn it! You are very helpful. You have a lot of inside information on what your co-players are about to face. Oh, I'm only in 2,345. You are jack-tight to the fuck into this thing, and in so many ways we don't know what to say anymore. And it's not just cloud visions either. You have another source. Rosalind! Shit, I don't want to read about Rose. Oh, she thinks that's a real troll. Damn. Tabro! Alright, having narrowly dodged obliteration, you take your place as the Page of Breath in the land of sand and Zephyr. Yay, Pester logo. Tavros, go outside and look at what I built for you. You're going to flip. Okay. It's completely made of stairs. Oh, it's a lot.
I think this is probably meant to antagonize me.
What are you talking about? Look at my beautiful building. Don't you think it's about time someone got a little creative with this game?
Maybe.
Everyone always wants to do things the boring way. Didn't we make a truce, Tavros, that we try to be less boring from now on? You don't want to break your truce with me, do you, Tavros?
No.
Great! Now start climbing.
Please don't read this as a boring thing, I hope, but it's physically impossible to do that mostly.
Man, I knew it. Torius Snooze is back in action.
Why don't you, in like a not boring way, build more inclined surfaces, like you did over there? Maybe you could color them with fun colors, so you won't think they're boring and get angry at me some more?
I built that ramp because you were in a hurry to save your life, remember? A dead Tavros is more boring than an alive and crippled Tavros by a slim margin. My stair structure is lovely and I'm not changing it. Now hop out of your wheel device and get climbing.
Climbing?
Or crawling, whatever. Stop being so helpless. It's pathetic.
It will take a long time.
What's the rush? You're in the game, safe and sound. Look in the sky. Do you see any meteors? I sure don't.
But there are imps around, and I'll be sort of defenseless, lying down on stairs.
Sigh. You did not just use that excuse. We both know you can commune with these things. Hey, why don't you physically command them to carry you up? Oh my god, that is a great idea. Once again, leave it to Vriska to come up with the creative solutions.
I wouldn't really want to make them do that. I just don't understand why we can't do this the easy way.
What good would that do you? Whatever the purpose of this game is, it makes you work hard for it. That way you'll become stronger along the way and you are better prepared for whatever's next. Remember when we used to flarp together? It was the exact same principle, and that's why we were always outmatched. You were too soft and not well prepared. Nothing comes easy, Tavros. That is why we go through the trails and the brooding caverns when we were young, to make sure we were strong when we come out. Do you remember the trials, Tavros?
Not very well, no.
Well, I do, and they were a bitch. But now that I think about it, it would make perfect sense if your trials were really easy by some mistake. That is why you're such a sloggy phlegm sponge and why you got picked by such a sad, frail little Lucis. I like Tinkerbell. But that's okay, it probably wasn't your fault, just a bad break. You're lucky you have me as a server player, so I can challenge you and help you get strong. Now hop out of that seat and get climbing. I will deliver the device to you once you're at the top. Climb, Papa, climb!
Maybe I should ask Tinkerbell about this. He's really smart now that he can talk.
No! You don't need help from your lame bull fairy. He's only holding you back.
He's my friend.
God, pathetic. This is getting frustrating. Why did I have to get stuck with the cripple? Just my luck. Do you have any idea how inconvenient this is? Do you have any sympathy for what I'm dealing with here? You're so inconsiderate. You just sit there looking smug. It's infuriating to look at you. You haven't even thanked me, or apologized for that matter.
Thanks, Vriska, for saving my life. It sure was brave and heroic and pretty of you. Also, I'm sorry for the bottom of my nook.
Seriously, how hard would that have been?
Okay, thanks, I guess, but sorry for that.
For being crippled, you ass!
Want me to apologize for being paralyzed?
Yes, say you're sorry.
I don't mean to be rude or boring, but that's ridiculous, given, the circumstances.
Bullshit! It's something called basic decency and civility, you fudge-blooded bore. Now get down on your useless wobbly knees and apologize.
No, I don't want to.
Should probably stop this. Oh dear, Vriska, no! Apologize, Papa, apologize! Say you're sorry for being a cripple. Whee! Summon Rufio. Now she's done it. She has awoken the mighty inner fury that is Rufio! But unfortunately, Rufio is not real. It's imaginary, a fake, like a friend. The way fairies are. We continue to be sad and alone. Well, I think that's all for today. One will waste our precious voice for later when screaming Rufio. Have a nice day. I'll come with an update about the Vriska horn.